If you are currently counting down to February 26th while huffing enough copium to medically qualify for observation, welcome. You are safe here. You are understood. And more importantly, you are exactly the target audience for Luuk Herssen. Yo, welcome back to the channel. Kamusta sa inyong lahat? Let's be honest. Every gacha cycle has that one character who shows up not just to deal damage, but to emotionally validate your bad decisions. You lost your last 50-50? You told yourself you were building pity? You said you were saving, you were not saving. And now, here comes an upcoming 5-star Spectro Gauntlet main DPS dropping on February 26th, who is also, apparently, the head physician of something called the Resonator nursing unit. That is not a job. That is a cry for help. And speaking of help, if you want a smarter way to stretch your Lunites and Asterites without feeling like your wallet just lost a boss fight, check out my U7 buy link in the description and pinned comments and use my code VeeDizzy. They're the only top-up site that can deliver your purchase directly using only your UID and server through what they call trusted top-up. No passwords required. No manual do-it-yourself top-ups, just a smooth, worry-free process delivered straight to your account. They handle the top-up securely while you stay in control of your account. U7 Buy has been operating since 2003, and they've expanded into the gacha space with some of the most competitive top-up pricing available for Wuthering Waves, offering savings of up to 26% compared to in-game prices. They currently hold a 4.7 rating on Trustpilot, and most top-ups are completed in under 5 minutes, which means less waiting and more time actually playing. If you want cheaper top-ups while keeping your account safe, use my link in the description and pinned comments, or use my code VeeDizzy on U7 Buy. It's a practical way to save on top-ups while supporting the channel. Spend responsibly, or don't, that part is on you. Now, back to the topic. The first and most important reason you need him is simple. He can heal your poor pull choices. Not in a literal sense, he is not your team's healer. He is your team's aggressive coping mechanism. His entire gameplay philosophy is built around deleting enemies so quickly that the concept of sustain becomes theoretical. Why bring a healer when you can simply remove the problem from existence with a glowing mid-air combo chain that looks like it was choreographed by someone going through a breakup? It is preventative medicine. If the boss never gets a turn, you never get hit. If you never get hit, you never need to confront the fact that you cannot parry consistently. This is healthcare innovation. Second, we need to address the elephant in the therapy room. The I can fix him archetype is undefeated. Luuk is marketed as warm, friendly, reassuring, which in gacha language means he absolutely has a tragic backstory that involves blood, lies, and at least one morally questionable decision. You are not pulling a DPS, you are adopting a project. Every Echo Domain run is not farming, it is couples counseling. Every crit roll is emotional progress. You are not min-maxing, you are healing him through violence. Now let's talk about the air time. This man does not believe in gravity. While the rest of us are down here learning boss patterns like responsible players, he is hovering above the battlefield spending stamina like it is Monopoly money. Infinite aerial strings, flash dashes, yellow numbers raining from the sky. At some point you realize you were not fighting the boss, you were conducting an air show. Why learn tight parry windows when you can simply refuse to participate in the concept of the ground? If you stay airborne long enough, the boss might actually lose tracking and just give up. That is not confirmed game design, that is faith. Also, can we appreciate the fact that he is technically a doctor who solves problems with gauntlets? Not a clipboard, not a prescription pad, gauntlets. Imagine going in for a consultation and your physician says the treatment plan involves uppercutting your illness into orbit. I respect it. It is decisive, it is efficient, it is probably not covered by insurance. Then we get to the mechanics. Tune strain, shifting, interfered, endnotes stacking in ways that sound like you need a minor in theoretical physics just to read the tooltip. And here is the beautiful part. Half of you are pretending you fully understand it. The other half are nodding aggressively while button mashing until the screen turns gold and the enemy explodes. And you know what? That is valid. Sometimes understanding is optional. Sometimes vibes are enough. There is also something deeply comforting about having the head of the Resonator nursing unit on your team. If you fail a hologram, it is not because you missed a dodge. It is because the boss refused treatment. That's on them. You had a licensed professional present. We also need to acknowledge the Spectro factor. That golden glow is not just damage-type flavor, it is emotional lighting. When you hit pity again and the animation starts, that warm flash of light almost feels reassuring, like the universe is saying, yes, you made questionable financial decisions, but at least they are aesthetically pleasing. And the scythe. We have to talk about the scythe. Why does a physician manifest a giant spectral blade during his execution state? Symbolism. Every swing is you cutting away regret. You skipped someone in the past. You told yourself you did not need another DPS. Now here you are. Slice. Acceptance. Slice. Closure. His stamina consumption is also something people pretend to worry about. Oh no, he uses stamina to maintain aerial dominance, as if that is not the most dramatic and satisfying way to spend a resource in this entire game. You are not wasting stamina, you are claiming the high ground. History has proven that the high ground is spiritually undefeated. And let us discuss the future-proof argument. He specializes in mental health counseling. The developers specialize in increasingly stressful combat scenarios with tighter windows and bosses that move like they are late for an appointment. So tell me, when the next tactical hologram drops and your palms are sweating, who do you want on your team? A silent damage bot or a licensed professional who canonically understands coping strategies? Meta shifts. Numbers change. New characters arrive with longer skill descriptions and bigger multipliers. But style, confidence, the ability to float above your problems and punch them repeatedly, that is timeless. So when February 26th arrives, do you need Luuk Herssen? Objectively, need is a strong word. Emotionally, spiritually, comedically, absolutely. Because sometimes a character is not just a unit on your roster. Sometimes he is a statement, a glowing, airborne, gauntlet-wielding statement that says, I may not always make optimal decisions, but I will commit to them with style. And if that is not the true endgame of Wuthering Waves, I do not know what is. As always, if this video resonated with you, please leave a like and subscribe. Ring that bell for massive gacha luck and maybe a sandwich. Thank you so much for watching, maraming salamat po, and I will see you in my next video drop. Goodbye!